Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Fun Shirt Friday. It is Friday, October 25th. First off, GM. Happy Friday, everybody. We got Ultra Journey in the house. We got Hovey. We got Lawrence Lopez. We got Jayhawk coming in first place today. Congratulations, Jayhawk. We're the boys late, 1 minute late. Sorry, but we were doing some. We have an excuse. We were doing some research from some of the major topics that we're going to be covering on the stream today. I'm actually looking at the cryptocurrency markets right now. We're not going to pull up yet, but crypto looking pretty strong, higher than we were yesterday, Rodney.
Yeah.
Happy Friday. Happy Fun Shirt Friday to you.
Yeah, and if you guys have a fun shirt, just make sure to post it in the comments below. If it's legit, maybe we'll do a giveaway or something for someone who has the best shirt. But make sure you post your fun shirts in the comments down below. And yeah, hopefully we can send you guys off into the weekend, really informed on what's going on in the cryptocurrency space and some pop culture.
There is a lot of pop culture stuff that is going on. If you are joining us, guys, make sure to hit that like button, retweet it, do all that good stuff. We are streaming on a lot of places: YouTube, X, Twitch, Kick as well. So welcome in to everybody that's over there. I need to actually go live on Kick by itself. Kick is a good platform. You know, they sponsor the UFC. A lot of streamers are on Kick. We need to go over to Kick. But good morning. Let's go ahead and pull up the cryptocurrency markets to start the show, because like I said, it's not looking too bad today. No. $2.33 trillion market cap. Bitcoin back up to 68,400. Ethereum, $2,500. BNB right around 592. How about Solana? Solana up 13% on the week.
Let's go.
At $175 per SOL. XRP's at 52 cents. Dogecoin still holding above a $20 billion market cap. Tron actually up about 2% on the day. 16.6 point. So it's 16 cents, almost at 17 cents. TON has fallen a little bit in the past couple of days, down to around $5. Cardano, 34 cents. Avalanche holding strong at 26 cents. Shiba Inu still above a $10 billion market cap, so about half of the market cap share that Dogecoin has. Chainlink is at $12. Bitcoin Cash, $396. Polkadot in the green today.
Wow.
I was not expecting that, ladies and gents.
Wow, you're ready
Polkadot,
to dunk on it.
I was ready to FUD Polkadot to Valhalla, but Polkadot is at $4.18. Litecoin is at $72. Sweet at $1.90. And Pepe actually down. So meme coins down, Bitcoin up, meme coins down. Let's take a look at all the other meme coins that we hold and talk about on a daily basis. We already went through the top three. Dog with Hat was at a $2.5 billion market cap yesterday. Dog with Hat is at a $2.5 billion market cap today. Bonk is up a little bit. I think Bonk was at around a 1.59. Now it's up to a 1.684. Popcat recently hit an all-time high, $1.50 per Popcat, which is wild. Floki is at a 1.3 million. You remember yesterday we had Cats in the Dog World flip Brett?
Yeah.
Well, Brett back up above Cats in the Dog World.
That's right, baby.
Some competition here between Brett. What is Brett? Is he a toad? He's not a frog. I think he's a toad.
Yeah, he's a toad.
He's a toad.
He's a blue toad.
Blue toad. Okay, so Brett, look at that. Someone screenshot that, guys. Brett, someone screenshot that. 69 base Brett.
Let's go.
That's a meme.
That's a meme right there.
Brett is up to a $984 million market cap. Mew at 963. How about Notcoin? Notcoin coming out of nowhere to a $773 million market cap.
Wow.
Mockcoin to $750 million. And then to round out the top 100, the first near on Ethereum is at $680 million, while Goatsius Maximus is at $670 million market cap. So meme coins kind of holding strong. We saw Bitcoin, little fluctuation in Bitcoin. Ethereum hasn't really done much. Solana hasn't really done much. Tron is in the green. Everything is pretty much similar to where we were at yesterday. Obviously, this week we were up a little bit higher. But meme coins not really moving. We have some flip-flopping in the top 10. We have Notcoin up there. Mew has been doing good. Popcat has obviously flipped Floki and Brett, which is very, very impressive. But in terms of this week, not much going on. Some consolidation. Do we think this is going to last for a long time? We are in October. I will say, I don't know the exact percentages yet. Also, the month isn't over yet. But October tends to be insanely bullish for cryptocurrency. Most cryptos are up about, on average, the entire cryptocurrency market is up about 22%. This year, I don't think it's been even up over 10%.
Yeah, it's interesting. And, we still have quite a bit of the month to go. And so I'm hoping for some sort of really crazy positive price action. But, your point on the top, meme coins, it's competitive with the exception of the top three. And maybe it might be competitive with Pepe. It's competitive out there. So, shout out to the meme coin communities out there, and just kind of like it's pretty awesome to see meme coins winning. But yeah, cryptocurrency market's not really doing anything going into the weekend, where historically they don't really do much unless there's a big piece of crazy news. So probably a lot of trading sideways this weekend. Hopefully get some green candles Monday.
Absolutely. Hopefully Monday is on us. But here's the thing. It's like October is always incredibly bullish for cryptocurrency. November is the most bullish month. Look, This kind of makes me second guess my predictions because I've been saying it since 2021, since the bear market started. I've been saying that we will have a bull. We're going to have about 2 or 3 years of a bear market because that's usually what happens. The bull run starts when the bottom is in. So I think it happened in November of 2022, around that time. October, November of 2022 is when we had around a $15,000 Bitcoin. But I have been saying that October 2025 is when we're going to see all-time highs. Rodney, us not having the most bullish October like we were expected here in a bull run when we're supposed to have it makes me second guess. And I think second guessing yourself is good. You don't want to be married to your thoughts. Makes me second guess if my predictions of an October 2025 bull run are going to be spot on this year, or maybe it could happen a little bit sooner, or maybe it doesn't happen at all.
Yeah, well, what we've seen about this cycle, what we've known about it is although the charts are kind of following the same patterns, there's a lot of things outside of cryptocurrency that's been happening with cryptocurrency, right? We have had pretty much like large scale mass adoption made from institutions, BlackRock, Fidelity, ETFs and those sorts of things. We have the fact that really crypto is just funding the pocket, lining the pockets a lot of a lot of politicians these days. So cryptocurrency is in a different spot than it ever has been. So I think that this cycle may be a little different. But I mean, we've seen some crazy price predictions. Murad was predicting these crazy market cap sizes next year, so we better start moving soon.
Yeah, exactly. But I do still. I mean, I still am, and I tell you guys how I honestly feel. I still think that we could finish out October strong. I wouldn't be surprised if we have a weekend rally heading into November, and then with election season, Donald Trump looking like he's going to win, having a massive pump. I could even see us hitting around a $90,000 Bitcoin before the year ends. And then if that does happen, we can expect a pullback probably down to like 80, 75,000 and then another run up. But that's just how the cryptocurrency markets have always moved. You haven't it doesn't, I think a lot of people have this like expectation that crypto goes straight up during a bull run, right?
Yeah.
From $40,000 to $150,000 with no stops, no downtrends. It's not how it works. It's like you go from 40 to 60, back to 50 to 75 to 55 to 85, right? It's just it's just natural trend that we do. And I think what I've learned is that you just have to try to buy the dips when they come, right? If you do believe that this is a 4-year cycle and that crypto is going to have a bull run and the peak of the bull run in October of 2025, well, it doesn't make sense to sell now. But when you do get, let's just say, a $70,000 Bitcoin, which we had 2 weeks later, $55,000 Bitcoin, well, that's probably a good time to put some money into the markets.
Yeah, absolutely. DCA all day. The truth is, a lot of us are not like technical analysis people, and even those guys are pretty much wrong. It's like astrology for men, pretty much, technical analysis. And the best way to go about it, in my opinion, is just to buy whenever you can. And every time I speak to someone about cryptocurrency, they say, well, isn't Bitcoin a scam? Didn't it go down? It's like, yeah, it went down pretty crazy in 2022. I mean, that's a pretty big stand on cryptocurrency, still is. But just it's a trend, right? It goes up and down and up and down, and eventually just keeps going up.
Absolutely. And did you see what happened with
body today?
Easy.
Jake did a ton of push-ups today.
Let's go.
Keep
What
going.
a champion.
It should be good. I mean, we're at 1 bar. It's a little bit. We hit 30.
Oh, we're out today.
Boom, baby. That's how we do it. Happy Friday.
Are we back on? Because it kicked me out of StreamYard, which it never does.
You're on.
Okay. All right, so I think we're back. Jake did his push-ups, getting after it. You did a bunch of push-ups this morning, right? Getting after it.
All right, so this morning, before we get into pop culture news, I will have to catch my breath. 30 push-ups, out of breath. Yeah, I did. Coach beat my ass this morning. Like I always say, it's like everybody's like, wait, like why don't you want to? Your friend came over. She's like, why don't you want to work out? You don't love working out. I'm like, you don't know what this guy does to me. Coach Cam, tell me what we did today.
Today we hit upper body hit. So we did a lot of push-ups, a lot of explosive movements today. And Jake was feeling it, and I didn't care. I just kept giving him rounds and rounds and rounds and rounds of more workout to do. And he survived.
And that's how you become fucking great. That's how you become fucking great. Also, fun fact, not even a fun fact. Happy 11/11, guys. I think now is a good time to put in some Zins. I'm out of breath. Hold on. Little Zin break.
A little upper decky.
How good is this stuff? Little Versace shirt, got the rollie on, and a nice tin of Zin. This is the Dejan starter pack. This is the Jake Egan starter pack.
Yeah, it is absolutely
decent haircut. I gotta fix that. But Zins, rollie, Versace. Throw one of these in. I'll tell you the story. So remember how the other day I was talking about, like, when I don't meditate in the morning, I don't work out, I don't do my ice bath, like I don't do my morning routine.
Yeah.
I'm more like stressed throughout the day. Like little things will bother me. Today, hard ass workout. We do the ice bath for 3 minutes. Come over like on the patio or sit in the sun. I do an Instagram video like, hey, we just did an ice bath, did a workout. Now it's time to reward yourself with espresso. Put my phone down, spill my hot ass espresso all over my leg, all over my patio furniture. And if I was just starting my day, let's say I just woke up and had espresso and spilled all over myself and all over my furniture, I would have been pissed. I'd be like, God, that's how I'm going to start my day. It's going to be a terrible day. But because I started my day with greatness, coach was kicking my ass. Hard workout, ice bath. I spilled all over myself. I spilled all over my patio furniture. Guess what I did? I cleaned it up with a smile. Also, coach helped me a lot too. But I think it's important. That's why a morning routine is so good because, dude, like when problems come up, which they will, nobody's day is perfect. You're better adept to handling those problems when you've already got the hardest part out of your day. Sitting in that ice bath and going through that workout was 1,000 times harder or more frustrating or more challenging than spilling some coffee on myself and cleaning it up. Right, coach?
Yeah, no, absolutely. And then what did we go and talk about? We laughed it off, and then we went and talked about how little things that make people pissed off for no reason, you know, and how stupid it could be just getting pissed off for absolutely no reason.
When usually people get like pissed off for one little small thing, it's like a bunch of like a pent up thing, you know, that just like puts them over the top.
I mean, I always look at the people that are in the car that like, let's say a car turns or is stopped in the wrong way and the guy's behind honking like, hey, what the hell, man? It's like, bro.
That happened to me when I was like trapped outside of our parking garage to my parking pass into work. One of our neighbors was like honking. I got out of the car. I was like, wait, you know,
he was probably scared. He probably instantly regretting that. But back to the pop culture news, Rodney.
Crazy.
The Menendez brothers, Eric and Lyle Menendez, they were arrested back in the 90s for shooting their parents with a shotgun. A lot of controversy. It was really the first court case that was publicized on television. They got a lot of press because of this. They've been sentenced now for about 34 years behind bars.
Good.
They had no chance of parole. Guess what happened in LA? The LA district attorney announced that he is recommending a resentencing for the Menendez brothers. So they have the possibility of parole and they can be released ASAP or within the next 6 months.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of controversy in this case because these kids were allegedly sexually abused by their father, Jose. But even then, Ronnie, and I have a lot of sympathy for people who have been sexually abused, but I got to ask you, I mean, for me personally, being sexually abused does not give you a reason to shoot your parents multiple times with a shotgun.
No, I mean, there's plenty of bad things that happen to a lot of people, and the whole vigilante like situation, like you can't take the law into your own hands, and they're adults and those sorts of things. And I don't actually buy that story. I think they were just kind of greedy. If you look at what went on, the whole situation with money, right? So it's insane that that's happening in California, which is weird, but I'm not surprised.
Oh, you want to know what's weird too? It's election season. The LA district attorney is up for re-election in about 2 weeks, and it's a pretty close race happening in LA. So that's very interesting. If you guys are tuned in with this, let us know in the comments your thoughts on the Menendez brothers and their resentencing in Los Angeles. But I do smell a little bit of corruption and some fuckery. I mean, look, Monsters. I binge watch Monsters. If you guys have not watched Monsters, there's one with Jeffrey Dahmer. Too creepy, bro. This guy was like, I can't watch that shit. I cannot watch a guy killing people and eating their bodies and all this weird shit. It creeps me out. I can't do it. But the Menendez brothers were cool. You know, they were tennis chads. We got tennis lessons today. We're tennis chads.
Yeah.
They were having fun. They were rich. They were in Beverly Hills. But yes, once they killed their parents, they got multiple nights at the suite at the Beverly Hills Hotel, running through 8 balls, partying. But it is definitely complicated. But at the end of the day, man, I don't care what happens to you, right? Whether you're raped, abused, you can't kill people, especially your parents. Like, let's just say I had a good life. My parents were very good to me. But let's just say my parents did abuse me as a kid. Go to the cops. Go to a friend. Go tell somebody, right? Can you not tell somebody? Can you not go to the authorities?
It's one of those things where if it's happening in the moment, right? I think they did it like retroactively, right? I think if it's happening in the moment, it's one of those things where kids won't really do it because they're your parents. They're like the authority figure. So it's kind of hard for them to run to the cops. You know, like a lot of kids that get abused don't do that. I don't buy the story though. I think they're just saying that because their parents can't speak on behalf of themselves because they're dead. You know, and it's a pretty shitty situation. I mean, who knows?
I do buy the story because there was a singer. So he ran this like major record label company.
Yeah.
And there was a singer that came out that actually said he was raped by the father as well. So, I
Wow.
mean, even if the story's true, though, I still don't think it gives you a reason and a right to kill your
No,
parents.
absolutely
Even if
not.
it's true, I think that there's other ways around it. Like you can go to the authorities. They were above age at the time. One was 18, one was 21. You could leave the house. You don't have to ever
Yeah.
talk to your parents again at 18.
Yeah.
So I just don't ever think that there's any reason to shoot both of your parents with a shotgun multiple times.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And even Eric or Lyle, I think it was Lyle, they shot their parents. The mom was still alive.
Yeah.
They came out to the car to get some more rounds to go finish her off.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah, it's wild.
That's sick.
Yeah, it's absolutely insane. That goes to show, like, it's intentional, not like spur of the moment or heat of the moment kind of thing. So very interesting situation with that. I mean, it's a big case because it's like a thing that doesn't happen a lot, but I'm interested to see how it pans out.
Yeah, exactly. So we shall see. I don't know if you guys are up to date with that story. We have more pop culture stuff that we'll talk about in just a second. Some crazy news. Speaking of murder, speaking of jail for life.
Yeah, we want to sprinkle in a little bit of pop culture, guys, because there's actually quite a bit of news today. No like crazy major headlines, but it's just fun to hang out. Just bear with us. It's fun. Maybe you guys know about this sort of thing.
I love it, dude.
Yeah,
I love
me
it
too. Yeah,
relevant shit.
Yeah, relevant stuff. We're just hanging out. We're having a little crypto show party. But do you want to get into the first piece of cryptocurrency news?
Let's do it.
All right, let's run it, baby. All right, so the first piece of news. You want to share my screen, Bren? So I'm just going to touch on this for a second. So the SEC ramps up crypto oversight with new examination priorities for 2025. So what you should know from this article is that the SEC is starting to ramp up whatever cryptocurrency like examinations, what they're doing now, but on steroids next year. It's going to be interesting to see how that kind of plays out if Gary Gensler's not the head of the SEC anymore, but just know they're starting to do that. And keep in mind that I think next year is going to be the first time like centralized exchanges have to self-report to the IRS, I believe. Where now they don't report to the IRS unless they have a subpoena or something like that. It's up to you to report it. So that's interesting. So pay attention to that in 2025. Now, Jake, this was a big story yesterday. The U.S. government, their crypto wallets got hacked for $20 million.
Damn.
So according to on-chain analytics firm Arkham Intelligence, the malicious address currently holds about $13 million in assets. So the United States just got their assets stolen, but maybe they were just taken back. So check this out. A hacker compromised a wallet probably controlled by the United States government on October 24th. The wallet, which included funds seized from the 2016 Bitfinet hack. So it was that huge story. Forgot the name of the chick, but they were like a cringy ass couple, but they hacked Bitfinex and got millions of dollars in Bitcoin. And the United States government arrested them and seized it. So the degens got it back pretty much.
So they hacked it back?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I don't know how they got their seed phrase. I don't know. It's probably some sort of phishing attack or something like that. But it says, according to Arkham Intelligence, the attacker sent funds to wallets beginning in OX3848, which included USD Coin, Tether, and USDC and Ether. The on-chain analytics firm said the hacker has started converting the stablecoins into ETH and laundering the funds through addresses likely associated with a money laundering service. So there's still ways to tumble and mix your cryptocurrency, even though like Tornado Cash is illegal here to use it, I think anywhere, right? They arrested those guys in the United States. So that's an interesting situation. What do you think about the United States government getting their wallets hacked?
Well, it just shows you that it can happen to anyone because I'm sure they have pretty good security. And
I hope so.
Hackers are good. I mean, dude, I mean, here's the thing, guys. If you want to keep your cryptocurrency safe, just never, ever, 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 ever,
Ever.
ever click on links. Ever.
Yeah.
I got a link, an email the other day from Twitter, quote unquote Twitter, saying, hey, we saw one of your posts. It was against our guidelines. If you don't click this link and what's the word? Fight it against, I guess. If you don't like, fight the case, we will take your Twitter account down. It'll be suspended indefinitely. Now, most people would probably click that.
For sure, yeah.
And say, oh, dude, the Twitter account was like no reply at x.x.com or whatever. It looked real. Ever. Don't ever click links. But there's just so many fake links. I mean, my mom, God bless my mother, 70 years old, beautiful lady. But I get in the car with the other day. She's on phone with quote unquote PayPal because someone used her PayPal to fund about $3,000 worth of Bitcoin into some account. And they have your information. They're like, wait, so I know you live in Florida, but this happened in California. You don't live in California, right? She's like, no. Well, she's like, well, someone used your PayPal and did a $3,000 purchase to buy cryptocurrency on Coinbase Exchange. So what we have to do is we have to get your bank account information. We'll get in there and we'll stop this thing. And I'm like, Mom, hang up. What are you doing? I'm like, this is a scam. I go like this. I go, Mom, did you check, like before calling these scammers, do you check your bank account information first? Did you see if there was actually a $3,000 withdrawal? She's like, no. I'm like, so there's scammers out there and there's not, I mean, all you can do is just not click links. If it's too good to be true, it probably is. One of my smartest neighbors, the guy's a genius. He was in California. He texted me one day. He goes, hey man, is this real? And it was a link from Twitter. I go, hey, follow rule number 1, don't ever click links. I go, hey, I don't click links. What is it? Send me a screenshot. And it's like, it's a video of Elon Musk. He said if you send him 1 Bitcoin, he's going to give you 2 Bitcoins. I'm like, does that sound like it's real?
Yeah, we saw that happen with the 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗘𝗧 stacker, which is a big 𝗖𝗢𝗡 influencers back when 𝗖𝗢𝗡 was pumping, which is crazy to me. But like, yeah, a common scam is like they'll usually target older people because they're not really tapped in with all the scams. But my sister got, which she's a year younger than me. So sorry, Rachel, if you're watching this. But someone called her and said her social security number is suspended. If she doesn't, first of all, you can't get your social security number.
It's a fucking number.
Exactly. And they said, if you don't pay this thing right now, we have like law enforcement on the way. And she was freaking out. She came out to me, she's like, Roddy, what's going on? I'm like, relax, they're trying to scam you. But in cryptocurrency, the biggest one is when a popular influencer will make a post about something, and then someone will take their PFP and maybe even get a blue check mark sometime, and then put a link to like their Telegram or something. People will connect their wallet, and they'll get absolutely wrecked.
Yeah. So, yeah, there's a lot of fake ones. I mean, people send me like telegrams all the time. There's a fake GIGA going out there, like pretending to be me, asking. And I'm like, I don't know what you want me to do. Stop that. It's
impossible.
Just verify, verify. Always verify. Like if someone messages you on Telegram and it's like, you think it's Rodney, be like, okay, let me verify on Twitter. Hey, Rodney, did you message me on Telegram? Okay, cool. Like we can move forward. But yeah, there's hackers, there's scammers.
Yeah, fake Ponky DM'd me on Telegram today.
No way.
Yeah, fake Ponky did.
All you can do is like if I had to give you 3 things to keep in mind before this cycle that can help protect your cryptocurrency. Number 1 is never, ever click on links. Number 2 is to buy a hardware wallet and don't keep your cryptocurrency on your computer where it's like 1 click can scam it, right? Keep a hardware wallet. I think that's pretty protective. And number 3, if it's too good to be true, it probably is.
Every time in the cryptocurrency space, ask yourself the question. There's been like official telegrams that have been hacked. A lot of top influencers get hacked, SIM card swap. Vitalik, BitBoy, a lot of people got their accounts taken over, and there's some sort of like giveaway or airdrop or some sort of thing that really forces you to like, it gives you FOMO, like get into this right now. The first like 20 people that get in get this whatever prize. So just make sure that if you see one of those online, just ask yourself, is it too good to be true? Most of the time the answer is yes.
Here's a good question from Slick. She says, when will platforms be held responsible for scams on their platforms?
It's impossible.
It's impossible for Twitter for Twitter or Telegram, really. I mean, they already tried to get Pavel in jail for what was happening on this platform, but like, imagine if he was in trouble for all those scams that take place. It's really tough. I don't even know if it's like, I mean, how do you stop that? You have to have cybersecurity. You have to have very, very good cybersecurity. But if I send Rodney a picture and say, hey, Rodney, click this link, like this is or I send Rodney a tweet. Hey, Rodney, check out this tweet. He clicks it, and a fake Jay Gagan sends him a tweet saying, hey, check out this tweet, and it's like coded with a phishing link. How do you stop that? I don't know if there is a way.
Yeah, it's tough. Yeah, I mean, if it's a person it's crazy, but yeah, I mean, just keep in mind that if you get emails from MetaMask or Coinbase or Binance, just don't even if you don't remember doing anything with your centralized exchange, because sometimes you have to verify some sort of information via email, but just don't even click it. Just ignore it, because it's dime a dozen in the crypto space.
Another fun one. Hog says, who would fall for that stuff? A lot of people. I mean, people that are not in this stream, and even people that are in this stream that listen to us say don't click links, they'll still click a link because you get lazy. But another fun one. I know 2 older men, one's 70, one's probably 55.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, guess what? There's this beautiful lady that's in their their text messages. They become friends with them. Guess what, Rodney? They're all rich.
Yep.
They all travel the world. They don't need money, right? They don't need money. Guess what, though? They're expert traders.
Yep.
Guess what? They send you screenshots of how much money they made today on this trade. It's so easy. Wait, you want to do it too, old man? Yeah, I can teach you how to buy crypto. Here, use this link, sign up for this exchange, put some money in. Hey, you put in $500. Guess what? Here's $1,500. That's your money. Keep it. Cash it out if you want. Oh, you want to do more? You put $500 in. You want to put $5,000 in? Oh, here's $10,000. You want to do more? $50,000? Oh, sorry, account closed. Never see you again.
Exactly.
Dude. It's like literally my close family. I won't call them out, but close family has like this beautiful girl who's super rich in Asia, self-employed, travels the world, and is a crypto trader and wants him to start trading. I'm like, do not do that, man. Like, you're gonna get scammed.
Yeah, it's called I think a pig butchering scam or something like that. I think they fatten up the pig before you butcher them, and they usually target like older, successful, lonely men.
Yeah,
like on dating apps and those sorts of things. And yeah, the first few trades do well. And I saw a story about a Chinese guy who got wrecked by it, like pulled out his entire life savings for some girl he never met that he wanted to meet. Yeah, you get wrecked. It's probably some dude on the back end just texting you. So just be careful out there.
Yeah, it's how it works. They go after lonely men. And it works because a cute girl DMs you, and like she's not asking for anything from you. She's trying to help you make money.
Yeah.
So there's just, how many scams are there in the world? There's
so many. Yeah, there's so many. You want to get to this next piece of news? Jake, what do you think about this? Do you think this is pandering? So Donald Trump is considering the elimination of federal income tax for all Americans, NYT reports.
Yeah, I don't think that's true. I think it's election season, Roddy.
Yeah,
And I think we're about
just
2
saying
weeks
shit.
out. And
Yeah,
I
we're
think
just
that we're going to see Donald Trump say a lot of shit. I think
Yeah.
we're going to see Kamala Harris say a lot of
shit,
things
yeah.
that probably won't come to fruition.
Yeah.
The same way that this district attorney in LA is considering to release the Menendez brothers.
Yeah.
Like, now people in LA who watch the show who want him to get out, they're probably going to vote for him, right?
Yeah.
He's probably going to stay in office. So do I think that Donald Trump is going to eliminate the federal income tax? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
chance.
I guess right now the reason why they taxes are such a huge deal is because we're in debt so much. We need to repay back some of that debt. But yeah, have you seen any of Kamala Harris's town halls? They're terrible, and they're like on friendly networks. It's insane. They shut one with CNN. I think it's CNBC or CNN. The other day.
CNN last night, yeah.
It was so bad.
Yeah.
Or 2 nights ago. It was so bad.
Yeah,
it was
wasn't
like
good.
Horrific.
And shout out to G. G says, good morning. Loving the shirts. You guys wearing Versace?
What up,
Versace.
Versace.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is. But Kamala, yeah, you know, you know what? She declined the Joe Rogan experience, Rodney,
That's crazy.
because of scheduling.
You know, I think,
Make time.
she does well in she did well in the debate, but an ordinary fucking interview, she flubs it. So, interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah, I actually wish that she would do a 3-hour sit down with Joe Rogan. I think it would be fair too. I think he would ask like the simple questions, and I don't think he would put up with the word salad that was taking place. But that's actually happening today. In about 2 hours, Donald J. Trump will sit down with Joe Rogan. How do you think that's going to go? I think the episode will be live tomorrow. How do you think it's going to go? How do you think that the public is going to receive that interview?
Well, it depends. I watched Donald Trump on like Patrick Bet-David's a podcast, and I've seen him on the Full Send and stuff like that. And it's a regular conversation. I wonder if Joe Rogan's is going to be like combative at all and ask him like policies and stuff and like contradictions, because Joe Rogan can get like that sometimes. Like, no, wait, we're not just hanging out. Like, I'm asking you this question, like answer the question kind of deal.
He can.
Yeah.
I don't think he will with the president. I don't.
Maybe.
I don't. I think unless he's trying to prove something to like the other side.
Maybe just to get to know him kind of deal.
Should we take a bet? You want to take a bet? Chat, let's take a bet.
Yeah, sure.
How much do you want to bet that Joe Rogan says, I offered Kamala, just like maybe even starts off the interview with, hey, I just want to make everyone know that I offered Kamala the same,
for sure,
the same interview on my platform, and she respectfully declined. And I guarantee Trump, like, first off, that's my only bet is that happens. He'll like kind of say that because he doesn't want to get labeled as this right wing person. And I bet Trump will make some funny ass joke about it. She can't do it. She's too tired.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
She doesn't want this show because we all know she can't sit down for 3 hours and talk like this, Joe. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. She's not a personable person. Like, she's just so fake. It's so obvious. And that's why it's hard for her to have like a real conversation with anybody about policies or anything. So.
What's the chat thing? Chat. Do we feel like Trump's going to win it by a landslide, or do we think that Kamala's got a chance? Let us know in the comments right now.
Yeah. While we're halfway through the stream, guys, make sure you smash the repost. Get some of your telegrams in here. We may have enough time, or get some of your favorite meme coins telegrams in here. We may have some time near the end of the stream to look at some projects.
You see what happened with Lil Durk?
Dude, yeah, I have it pulled up right here. So Lil Durk, we're talking about a rapper here. Shout out to Jayhawk. Jayhawk loves Lil Durk. I know Lil Durk because of King Von, but rapper Lil Durk arrested in Florida on murder for hire charges. So he just recently got arrested. So the 30-year-old Chicago rapper was held overnight in Broward County on a charge of murder for hire. Interesting, right? Another rapper getting in trouble for some dumb shit, right? I'm not surprised. But a rapper, Lil Durk, was arrested Thursday in Florida by U.S. Marshals on a charge for murder for hire, according to book records. The 32-year-old artist from Chicago, whose legal name is Dirk Devontae Banks, was booked into Broward County Jail and is being held without bail. NBC News is out to the U.S. Marshals and reps for Lil Durk for comment. It comes as 5 of people associated with the hip-hop collective, quote, Only the Family, were arrested on a federal indictment in California, accused of committing a murder for hire that resulted in a death and was allegedly done in revenge for a death of a fellow group member. So pretty much retaliation. And what we think is that someone like wore a wire. That's what you're reading, right? I don't think I saw anything about a wire in this. But
yeah,
someone
that's what I saw.
Pretty much.
One of his people was wearing a wire, but
yeah,
Lil Durk has everything going for him. Millions of dollars. One of the biggest rappers in the world, arrested for murder for hire, and potentially going to be spending the rest of his life in prison.
Yeah, it's tough, man. You know, I always feel bad for some of the rappers, but I think that like that life got him to the big dance, and I don't think a lot of these guys can kind of give it up. It's kind of a tough, and they have so many people they have to like take care of and those sorts of things. It's tough just to ditch everyone and leave that life behind. But
once again, like we said with the Menendez brothers, you shouldn't kill people. I think there's like there's some things that you can kind of go back and forth on. Like, should people be here illegally in the country? Should we have tampons in men's bathrooms? I think yes. Should you kill people? I think since the beginning of time, it's always been a sin. You shouldn't kill people.
Yeah, but in that in the culture, like if someone kills one of your boys, you retaliate.
Really?
Always. Yeah, you always retaliate.
If someone kill me, would you retaliate?
Hell yeah, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Then I guess we're with the culture then.
It's like then, what do you look like if you don't? Avenge your brother.
Yeah. So did someone kill his guy?
It just sucks because he had so much. He has so much to lose.
He lost it all.
He's a big rapper.
When you go to jail
Love
for
his
like,
music, yeah.
but he actually kind of did it like I don't want to say he did it smart, but he obviously didn't do it himself. He would just pay people.
Well,
So
yeah.
he would pay people to do it, and then he would give them like opportunities to rap, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But I mean, at the end of the day, it's like if you conspire to murder someone, it's still murder, right? If
Yeah.
you tell someone, hey, Tom, go murder Jerry, it's still murder. Like you're still gonna get in trouble.
Poor Jerry.
Poor Tom and Jerry, little reference there. But I was being serious, Rodney. I said tampons in men's bathroom. I'm going to be going to Minnesota. I'm going to be taking a flight pretty soon. I'll be going to Minnesota on a layover, and I will go to the bathrooms, Rodney, and I will check if there are tampons in the men's bath. What do you think? Are there tampons in the men's bathroom, or is that just a bunch of lies?
That's such a weird hill to die on if you're Tim Waltz, right? Let's get some Trumps in the men's bathroom. I get it. We want inclusivity, but that's so weird. It's just so strange. It's so strange. But yeah, they call him Tampon Tim because of that. I didn't know that.
It's a bad nickname, dude.
It's a terrible nickname.
Tampon
right?
Tim. There could have been like, Terrific Tim, Tom Brady Timbo.
I got to figure that a lot of these people passing these laws fucking feel like stupid doing so, but they realize that they have to pander to their voting base to get reelected. Because can you imagine trying to draw that up? Yep, guys, we're putting a bunch of tampons in the men's bathrooms now. Can you imagine just being a dude taking a piss in there like, what the fuck?
I'm going to find out. I'll be there in about a week, guys. I will be going to the bathroom first thing because my flight's at like 6. So I'll get there around 8. That's usually around the time that the coffee hits. So I'll be going straight to the bathroom. I won't do it on the airplane. And I will be seeing if there's tampons. But my guess is no, honestly. I don't think I've ever seen a tampon in a man's bathroom. Maybe it's just for schools. Where's Dom at? Where's Tokyo Dom? He lives in Minnesota. Is it just for schools?
I don't know, but I remember when the whole anyone can use the bathroom as long as they identify as that person. That when that shit hit, and I remember Target was like big on it, like, yeah, we're gonna honor this. People were pissed. Can you imagine like having your daughter go in the bathroom and some fucking 6'4" dude walks? They walk into the bathroom. It's like it's just weird.
No, that's not okay.
Exactly.
Especially if my 3-year-old daughter is after swim or 5-year-old daughter after swimming practices in the bathroom, and some man who identifies as a woman or has a sex change goes in there, it would make me feel very uncomfortable.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, it's just weird.
But then again, if a man that identifies as a woman came into the men's bathroom, would you feel uncomfortable or would you feel normal?
Wait, what? If a woman that identifies as a man?
No, born as a man, biological male,
yeah,
who has switched over to a female comes into the men's bathroom, would you feel comfortable?
It's tough because I think that's the question, right? It's like, well, what do you look for? Is it like a small feminine guy, not a big burly guy? I think the point was like you could just identify as anything. Like we need to fucking have some clear rules, on what the fuck's going on. Because if I can be like, I'm a woman, compete in a sport, it's like, we need more than that, right?
Maybe we just need more bathrooms. We got 2 right now. We might just need more bathrooms.
At some places they have like not
unisex.
Unisex bathrooms. Yeah.
Everywhere in California.
Yeah.
Every bathroom in California, not every.
Which is cool because there's more bathroom options.
Yeah. Yeah, there's more bathrooms.
Yeah.
We just need more and honestly, I think America in as a whole needs more bathrooms,
Jake for president, first thing, more bathrooms, baby. Let's go.
I'm going to put tampons in every bathroom. And we're going to have when I run for president, guys, we are going to have the most bathrooms out of any country in the world. We're going to make bathrooms great again because right now they're not. And they're going to be so fucking clean. They're going to be so clean, Rodney.
You talk just like Trump, bro. You're good at that.
Yeah. I'll get it back.
Let's talk about this next news story. Is this a meme coin or is this Tesla? Tesla rises over 22% today following yesterday's earning report. Now, this is a little old, but is this a meme coin? 22% today for a stock is crazy. So shout out to Elon Musk winning. And then we also found out that they did not sell any of their Bitcoin that they hold. So that's pretty sweet.
Pretty bullish.
Yeah, pretty bullish. For Tesla.
Sounds like something Satoshi Nakamoto would do, huh?
Yeah, Jake thinks Elon Musk is Satoshi Nakamoto. Dude, this shirt goes hard.
Thank you, bro.
Incredibly hard.
Thank you. Where'd you get it?
And creates yours. I forgot my fun shirt, guys. I rolled up in here without a fun shirt. Was busy and had to use one of Jake's. And it looks brand new.
Yeah. You get them, if you get them dry cleaned, they look pretty fresh.
Yeah.
Do we have any guys? Are you guys wearing any fun shirts? If you guys don't wear fun shirts, we're ending the stream right now.
I didn't see any in the comment section.
No,
guys,
not one person is participating in Fun Shirt Friday. Not one person. Jayhawk, you don't have a fucking fun shirt. You drive a 1992 Dodge Corvette. Ooh. Dodge Charger. And you don't have a fun shirt, guy?
Yeah, I didn't see any pictures, but yeah, if you guys post some pictures with a fun shirt, we'll go ahead and repost it, and we'll do some giveaways later. Like we'll repost it both from our platforms because it's pretty cool.
What's up, Jordan Tyler?
Let me double check here. But yeah, so interesting from Tesla. Tesla's continuing to win. I've heard a lot of FUD about Tesla. Here's the thing: a lot of people that have never driven a Tesla like talk shit about Teslas, but I don't think they understand like the grand scheme of things. They're like, oh, their resale value is bad. It's like they're like when you lease a Tesla, you cannot lease to own it. You have to give it back because
you
they wanna
get
make
back
it,
in, and they give you a great fucking deal to get back in. I had a Tesla. I think my lease is up in 14 days. And in order to get a new lease, first off, the price of Model Ys and cars, Teslas goes down drastically every year. Like it's down like almost 50%. I think mine was like 80,000. Now they're like 40,000.
Yeah.
But in order to keep you in the Tesla family, they'll take your lease back. They won't charge you. They'll give you $15,000 off, and they give you like $5,000 in full self-driving credit, charging credits, et cetera, et cetera. So they really do. Tesla does a good job at keeping you in the family. But I was like, I'm sorry, lady. I'm moving to an area where I don't need a car.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that the Cybertruck's a badass, and I will be the first white Jewish male voting for Kamala. Just kidding. The first white Jewish male that has a fleet of robo taxis. I am going to be. I missed the Airbnb hype. I missed the Uber hype. I will have a fleet
of robo taxis.
A fleet,
yeah.
Ronnie. A fleet.
You know what's crazy is that I
robo taxis.
I look at my story, and a lot of people are starting to be picked up in the United States from robo taxis.
In a fleet?
Strange.
Is it a fleet? Are they already driving?
Yeah,
they're already on the road.
Yeah, by themselves.
Fuck, dude.
Crazy.
I better get on it. Is what you're telling me. I don't have much time.
How long until like Uber and taxis are just not needed?
Oh fuck, dude. I don't like that idea, man.
20. It does suck.
It's gonna kill an industry. But then those guys just need honestly, how do we feel about this? It's gonna kill an industry. It's gonna kill all the taxi drivers' jobs. It's gonna kill all Uber drivers' jobs, which are incredible jobs. But then again, those guys could just own a fleet.
Yeah, but a lot of people are, doing Uber and Postmates and delivering. I think the food delivery will still be a person because you need to.
What if it's just a robo taxi? Like you just pull up to the drive-through, they put it in the car. Yeah, it gets out. The Optimus gets out.
Yeah,
and then also the Optimus can also suck and fuck.
Shut up. I mean, that's the future. I think we hear about it a lot, like sex dolls, like realistic robotic sex dolls. You don't think those motherfuckers are gonna be flying off the shelf? For sure.
For sure.
A lot of guys are going to buy those.
I mean, a lot of our audience will buy it.
Yeah, for sure.
A lot of crypto bros.
You're definitely getting one.
I don't think so. I'm 6'4", good looking, Jewish, nice smile.
Yeah, but you just shut them off.
That would be helpful off button? Sometimes,
Tired of it.
Like when they're just bitching at you. She's just bitching. Like, why would you do this? I can't believe you would text her. Just off.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think. I mean, I'll never say never, but for
people are freaks.
In 20, I can only speak for myself. In 2024. I don't think I'll ever use a sex doll.
No, we will not. But I'm saying
I would actually feel weird, man. I would actually feel weird, afterwards. Like, but yeah, there's a lot of people out there that will use it. In the chat, most important question of the stream I think we've ever done: Will you use a sex doll when they get released? Let us know in the comments below.
Jayhawk for sure. Here's a next piece of news. We'll get to the rest of the news here real quick. Ripple, and we all knew this is something we've been talking about, but people are starting to talk about it now. Ripple XRP CEO says that U.S. will be, quote, more pro-crypto after this election, no matter who wins. And that's the point we've been kind of bringing up, that even though Donald Trump on the surface is more pro-crypto than Kamala is still pro-crypto because she has to be because they're paying her. And that's why you see people like XRP, with Chris Larson, giving her $10 million is because they're paying for a lot of their campaign.
That's actually bullish. I'm not going to vote for who he gave it to, but like the fact that a presidential candidate received 10 million XRP for a campaign, regardless, is pretty cool. I agree with him. I don't think that crypto is going anywhere, regardless of who wins. I think that if Trump wins, I do think it's going to be more bullish, right? Like name another degenerate president that's launched 2 NFT projects, a shit coin.
That's interesting.
And been on Rug Radio.
Yeah.
Not many, right? Not many.
Yeah.
And I always say that jokingly. I don't think that his Liberty Financials is a shit coin, although we don't really know what it does. I think it's a stable coin. I don't know.
Yeah, we like Trump because he's there for us. Like he's out there putting in the work. Kamala has done none of that. Trump was at the Bitcoin conference. He's buying things with Bitcoin in the Rug Radio, talking to like prominent cryptocurrency people. Donald Trump Jr. is out there, talking with cryptocurrency people. So it's just about showing up, And this last piece of news, which is interesting, Jake. I want to pull this up. It says Bitcoin has stolen market share away from gold when it comes to a store of value. Now I was thinking about that because obviously, like pretty much gold is like the store of value if you think about it. I remember the Winklevoss twins were talking with Dave Portnoy about gold versus Bitcoin, and apparently, if we shot a rocket up to like in outer space, like there's a lot of precious metals that could just rain onto the earth, and then we'd be in abundance for gold, so it wouldn't be so precious anymore. But Bitcoin is something obviously can't be duplicated. It's immutable, can't change it, those sorts of things. So that's interesting. So this whole, it's a minute long. I'm not going to play it here because I don't think my sound works on this. But he just talks about how, Bitcoin could be taking market share away from gold,
I think it is. I think it
Yeah.
already has.
Yeah.
Yeah. At the end of the day, I think it already has. I mean,
That was interesting when I listened to that. I was like, oh, yeah.
yeah, Bitcoin is currently at a $1.34 trillion market cap. Let's see the market cap of gold right now.
Yeah.
Gold market cap is about 18 trillion. So I mean,
Yeah.
it's a tenth.
Yeah.
It's a 10x away.
Yeah.
I think eventually it will. So let's just go ahead and read this. This is a good little overview. Thanks, Coach. As of September 2024, the global gold market capitalization was estimated to be around 18 trillion, which is about 16.6% of the world's GDP. Wow. This makes gold the world's most valuable asset by market cap, surpassing the market caps of U.S. tech companies like Amazon, Microsoft, and Apple. Factors that influence the market value of gold include the rate of mining, demand for jewelry, Federal Reserves, the value of currency, and market volatility. Market cap is a metric. Well, we already know that. Well, I guess we can read it for people who don't, because we always talk about market caps. Market cap is a metric that's used to evaluate and rank companies. It's a useful indicator of a company's size and can provide insights into its risk profile and stability. Larger companies with higher market caps are generally considered to be more stable and better able to withstand market volatility. Interesting. What's Apple's market cap?
Apple market cap, I think, is 3 trillion. Two trillion, I think.
3 trillion.
2 trillion, 2 or 3 trillion.
3.5 trillion.
Okay,
My
yeah.
screen's pulled up if you want to show it.
Yeah.
Tesla market cap 8. Wow. So Bitcoin has a much higher market cap valuation than Tesla. So Tesla is still pretty undervalued, in my opinion.
Yeah.
What's another good one? Google 2.4 trillion. That's
Yeah.
insane. What about Nvidia market cap
When you realize
3.5 trillion. Have you ever checked the Nvidia graph, the chart?
crazy.
Bro, it's a meme coin. Look
you
at the
imagine?
fast 5 years. It's
Can
up
you
over.
imagine?
It's up 2,700. Like 5
Yeah.
years ago is not long, right?
No.
This was 2019, guys, for Nvidia. If you got into Nvidia in 2019, you would be up over 2,000%.
Yeah, it's crazy.
If you got in 10 years ago, you'd be up over 359,000%. 359,000%. 5 years ago, 2,700%. If you got in a year ago,
Nuts.
you'd still be up over 243%.
Yeah, I mean, some of these stocks like Tesla too. Tesla was a big one back in 2021, 2020, when everybody was like stuck inside. Like it was one of those ones that people were making content on all the time. AMC, GME, which is crazy in itself. But yeah, man, there's a lot of these, these stocks look like meme coins doing some insane things.
And pull this up again. So this is actually Tesla. So like you said, 22% in the past 5 days is wild. In the past 6 months, it's up 56%. We're looking at Tesla. In the past year, it's only up 25%. Past 5 years, 1,000%. 1,000% in the past 5 years, which is impressive, dude.
Even over
Holy
the past year,
shit.
25% is bullish for the stock market. That's really
But
good.
1,000% is wild.
It's wild. Yeah, it's wild. Yeah.
And then the max is 20,000%. So nothing really compares to Nvidia, though. Nvidia is up over 350,000%.
First of all, shout out to Chad in the chat, always coming with the energy. What's up, Chad? How you doing, brother? Appreciate it.
Doe says you're 6'4". I am. Yeah. I mean, like when you look at someone on camera, pull me up. Like you can't tell if I'm like right now. You can't tell if I'm 5'2", 5'8".
No,
5'7".
you look big as fuck, bro.
You think?
Yeah.
Chat. What do you guys think? I mean, they know my height now.
Yeah.
But no hate to David Gokhshtein. I like the guy. But I remember we did an interview one time. I thought he's Jewish. You know, Jews tend to be somewhat big. I was like, why you give me that face?
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
Says who?
Says me. Jake Gagan, 6'4".
Literally, you and your brother are
Adam
gargantuan.
Sandler, 6'1".
Yeah, but
who else is Jewish?
They're not
Yeah,
like
maybe
you.
not. Maybe not.
Yeah.
The Ashkenazi Jews, yes, we're tall. The Moroccan Jews, not as tall. But David Gokhshtein, I was like, after the stream, we had a great stream. I was like, how tall are you, man? He's like 5'2". No, maybe he said 5'4". I was like, really? I was like, you look like you're fucking 6'7", dude, wearing that suit and shit, talking that shit.
Yeah.
On the podium.
Yeah,
baby.
I'm 6'1", and like our friend group now is a little different. But like back in the day, everybody else is like
Pierce, Lucas, Brendan, just mogging.
I'm just 6'1". I'm like, why am I the shortest one in this group? You know, but it is what it is.
Marcel says I look 5'10" max. Hovey says 4'1". Ultra Journey says I'm 6'1" and felt small next to you, Jake. Yeah, that's I mean that's how it goes.
4'1".
We had a nice lunch. Where'd we go? I met up with Ultra Journey.
Yeah, you lived in your area, right?
Yeah, we lived like we were neighbors. So we had a nice lunch at Urban Plates, right? Urban Plates in Laguna Niguel.
Love that place, actually.
He was actually really nice, man. It's nice to meet people that
he's a good man.
that watch your content. The Bear is Jewish. I love it. The Bear Jew.
The Bear.
I'm watching Oppenheimer now, right now. I got to tell you, I'm not as into it as Quentin Tarantino movies. I'm not as into it.
Quentin Tarantino movies. Let us know in the chat. What's your favorite Quentin Tarantino movie of all time? I got a few.
What's your favorite?
I love Kill Bill because I love Uma Thurman.
I've never seen it, bro. Should we watch
a lot
it?
of people don't, it's a hit and miss. A lot of people don't, I've showed a lot of people Django. I've showed a lot of people
Django was good.
Inglourious Bastards. I've showed them Kill Bill.
So good.
Lost Kill Bill. But I think you would like it.
I like, dude, even as a Jew, even as a Jewish man living in America, Inglourious Bastards was still good. You know, it's just so well done. I like how he does chapters too. Chapter 1. And they all tie in together. It's impressive.
It's crazy. There's like different storylines that all tie together at the end, especially for Inglourious Bastards, because a lot of the main characters didn't even know each other. Like, didn't even know, like Shoshana didn't know the bastards, you know, but she had her own storyline.
Oh, yeah.
Hans, you know, it's like weird.
Yeah, it's so good. I don't know how he did that. And then Django really just changed my perspective on like slavery, Civil War. Because I always knew, knew there was slavery. I always knew there was a Civil War. But until I watched that Lincoln movie, and we watched a documentary on it as well, I was like, holy shit. Like, you get the ins and outs of like what was really happening. And even you see Congress and they're like, we're going to let Negroes vote. What's next? We're going to let women vote. And I'm just like, it's crazy. Holy shit. And that was not that long ago.
Segregation too in the 60s, you know, with Martin Luther King, you know, getting watered down and shit like that, where you're protesting and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. And that's why it's important to learn about history. So, you know, like the comparison they're making from Trump to Hitler. Like, if you understand history, understand like who Hitler was, like there's no comparison there. But yeah, man, it was brutal.
Django was good though. Jamie Foxx is a great actor, bro. I thought he was a rapper. Like, he's a musician.
He's a musician, yeah.
I know, but like the fact that he can act that good is on that screen, like in that big of a film and act that good and take that role is very impressive for a musician.
So I was watching a video with Quentin Tarantino, and he talked about like Jamie Foxx in the beginning and how he said he just couldn't get the role because he was trying to act too cool. And Jamie Foxx had to be, Quentin Tarantino had to be like, you're a fucking slave. You're not some cool guy musician, like act like one, you know, which is
Jesus
crazy,
Christ.
but you know, he's trying to get the movie. And he took a lot of, Quentin Tarantino took a lot of backlash for making that movie because they said the N-word so many times. But one, it's a good movie and like real shit, you know?
Absolutely. Shout out to ClapCat in the audience. This is the token.
Cat. Let's go, Clap.
You were talking about this token yesterday.
Yep.
I actually have their chart pulled up here. They launched on September 12th at a $4 million market cap. Currently up to a $4 million market cap. All-time high was last night. And if we look at their Twitter account, Rodney, this is the sister of PopCat. We covered PopCat early on the stream. PopCat is currently the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 meme coin in the entire world. And now we have their sister, who is ClapCat, at a $4 million market cap. I like these narratives. I like these narratives a lot, right? You have a runner, like a Brett, a Mog, a PopCat, and you find a way to make it, you find a way to tie this narrative into the crypto space. So Clap is now trading on Solana. Shout out to ClapCat. And I saw a good tweet from Pro the Doge, actually. He says, right here. He said, this is why I love crypto. Somebody figured out who PopCat's sister is, and now Clap is sending never change crypto Twitter. So this is actually PopCat, and this is actually ClapCat. I like it. I like it a lot.
You know, Brian Armstrong made a tweet yesterday and said, sorry, guys, I don't have any pets right now. I'm not Brian Armstrong, but Jesse Polak, because a lot of people are trying to like guess what his pet's name is. Because I don't have any pets right now. But yeah, people are crazy in the crypto space. But hey, man, it's cat season right now. Cats are starting to take over the
cats are hot.
Cryptos.
I'm surprised that no one's made a meme coin for my dogs. Pull us up, coach. Like, I have the most memeable,
look at the boy,
cutest fucking doggos in the like. That could be a $1 billion bow, $1 billion bow, greatest narrative, and $1 billion Braxton. Honestly, I could see 2 dogs, like not just 1 dog, but 2 dogs, Bo and Braxton. Hashtag BB, absolutely ripping. Hopefully, I'm not giving anyone ideas at that.
Look at those fucking dude. Those dogs are just fucking cute. Those little small ones, they're just so cute.
They're the best, dude.
Yeah, they're good dogs.
And they're so goofy. Golden Noodles are like I understand what he's thinking here because I've known him since so long. He's like, hey, what are you doing? Take a picture of me?
Yeah.
And Bo's just like, love me, please.
You
just
miss your
give me a kiss. Yeah, can you tell? I'm talking about it on a fucking live stream. Like a little bitch. Do I miss my doggos?
Yeah, you miss your dog.
I do, but I travel too much to have a dog. You know, I've literally I rescued my mom's dog, Marley, 12 years ago. She was on the side of the road, took her home. I abandoned her. I was a father that left. I went to college. And then me and my brother, we got a dog. We got this one. We got this big boy, Braxton, right here. And I moved to San Diego. I gave him away. I'm sorry, Braxton. Your daddy still loves you. But dogs are a full-time commitment, man. I actually, I know cat tokens are sending right now, but I'm actually more of a cat guy in that sense where you can just let them out and they just do whatever the fuck they want for 3 days and they come back with some dead lizards and like, hey, I'm ready to sleep now. They just sleep, go back out for a couple of nights. Like, I like independence, you know? I think that's something I value a lot.
Yeah, cats are chill, man. They're like one of the most low maintenance creatures. If they're domesticated, they're like indoor cats. They can fuck up your furniture and stuff like that and attack you sometimes. Because I had a couple of cats not too long ago. One was like a little Satan, and one was just nice. But yeah, dogs are just so much work, dude. Get shit everywhere. They're always chewing on shit, you know. But once you get them trained, they're good animals. Good animals to have around. I want one. I want a dog. Probably won't get one though, but I really want one. Like,
Just
really.
you gotta use like my mom's dog. You gotta use Anna's dog.
I want to use like a fucking German Shepherd.
Yeah.
Name him Duke.
Ooh, strong name. Or
Yeah.
Tank. I like those big ass dogs that people are scared of too. Like what's the black one? The Dodge?
Rottweiler?
Doberman Pinscher.
Doberman?
Doberman Pinschers, bro, are fucking. Those are freak of nature, dude. They're
They're huge,
athletic.
Or greyhounds.
Greyhounds,
Big dogs.
Greyhounds. Oh, the big ones.
Yeah, big ones. Yeah.
They used to. So there was a racing track down here in Tampa.
Wait, were greyhounds big?
Greyhounds. No. Greyhounds are the fast ones.
The racing ones,
That's what they
okay.
used to race, dude.
I'm tripping.
And
Dobermans,
they would there were so many people in Tampa that had greyhounds because after their racing career, they're 2 years old.
yeah.
They put them down.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
Menendez brother style.
Jason loves his documentary. You're a big documentary guy.
I'm a big Quentin Tarantino guy and a big
Yeah.
documentary guy.
That's good, man.
I'm not really much of a show guy.
Go through all the movies. We'll watch Kill Bill next. Kill Bill
After Oppenheimer, I think it's starting to get good. I'm about an hour in,
Okay.
and I'm like, fuck, dude. I looked how long a 3-hour movie. I didn't watch any yesterday, but I think, first off is Oppenheimer, and then we'll get into Kill Bill. I want to see Kill Bill. See what it's all about.
Fiction?
I've seen Pulp Fiction. I'll watch that
Yeah.
again though. That was a good one. That was a very, very good one. Someone asked me if I like golden pepes. Of course, or
Yeah,
golden
of course.
frogs.
Of course, baby.
Ronnie, would you rather have a golden frog or a golden shower?
Golden frog for sure, because I don't want to get pissed on. You know,
Yeah, pretty.
that's a weird fetish, right?
Is that a real thing?
You know, it's funny. I went to it was in community college, but we had a friend group, and then people were dating, but people had falling out and whatever. And one of the guys who was kind of like a dick to everyone, his girlfriend would hang out with us, like his ex-girlfriend, and she told us that he liked golden showers.
He liked it,
and I would have never guessed.
Ew.
Yeah,
I just like
weird request.
Yeah, anything with pee. I mean, no.
What if you're dating this girl? She's perfect. She's everything you want in a woman. She's like, Jake, I want you to piss on my chest in the shower.
I would do it. Yeah, I would do it. I would do it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't get it done upon me.
Yeah.
The girl, well, yeah. I mean, if I'm gonna pee in a drain or pee in a toilet, it's like, or pee in a bush.
Can you imagine coming home when you have to pee? She's like, oh, Jake, save it.
Oh yeah, that'd be a little bit too much. If she liked it, if it was like a one-time thing, I'd be like, sure, I'll pee on you. If you really,
it's a fetish. It's not gonna be a one-time thing. You know?
She wants it like all the time. Like she wants all my pee on her.
Yeah.
No, I'd break up with her right away. I can't do that. I think some people have poop fetishes too.
Yeah, that's weird. It's called
Like,
scat. Yeah.
That's gross. That's a perfect name for it. Scat. Sounds like a poop fetish. It's like, dude, poop is disgusting.
Yeah.
Poop is gross.
Attraction isn't a choice, but damn, you gotta hold that one back.
Do people have poop fetishes?
Yeah, people have poop fetishes.
And what do they like? To get pooped on?
I don't know. Some people like to eat it.
Oh,
I know. Yeah.
Fuck.
It's weird. Yeah, it's a weird world, man. You ever seen Two Girls, One Cup in high school?
Oh.
I thought it was. Yeah, I did. I watched it in like
was
fifth grade.
Two chicks shitting in a cup and drinking it or some shit.
Yep.
Weird.
Yeah, that was the first weird thing. That was when I got introduced to the dark side of the internet. Ryan Tauscher's house, fifth grade, Two Girls and One Cup, and I was like, dude, what the fuck are we watching? Even in fifth grade, I knew it was wrong. I was like, why? I stopped watching. I got up. I went outside. I was like, what are we watching? Why are you guys watching this? We have the internet.
It was like the thing to watch. That back when the internet was like so much smaller. Dude, those were like the golden days.
That was MySpace days.
Yeah, MySpace. You have a MySpace?
I had a MySpace. Yeah, I had a top 8. You would have been in it.
For
Selma
sure.
Fudd just fudding us all the time. They're gonna watch Brokeback Mountain, hold hands.
Why is Selma Fudd just talking shit?
I don't know.
That's a sick one.
That's actually kind of funny though. That's like Fudd. I appreciate. That's pretty good.
When I was my senior year in one of my math classes, like near the end of the semester, we had like nothing to do, so our teacher put on Brokeback Mountain.
Never seen it. I mean, that sounds like nothing compared to what they're doing today in Minnesota. Fucking tampons in the bathroom, Gay Pride Month at school.
I mean, it's fine, but it's like, why put that out in the classroom?
Should schools be allowed to bring in cross dressers for what job day?
Job day? No, I think
they
celebrate it. I think it's so weird to just like push that on little kids.
Yeah, I don't think you should push it on kids.
I don't think you should have to like hide from who you are if you're some way, and you should be accepted for who you are. Like Jake likes men, I accept him for who he is, But it's also weird to push it on people too. So.
I mean, dude, I know a cross dresser. So when I worked at the athletic club, the guy that worked in the juice shop next to us, nicest guy in the world. Obviously gay, very, very nice guy. Me and him had a good relationship, good friendship. So nice, right? Like I'd go over there on breaks, we drink juice, we'd laugh, and he was a cross dresser. But guess what? He didn't try to force it on me and be like, "Hey, Jake, this is why I cross dress. We have you need to do it too." He was a cross. I accepted him, But I think it's just like, I mean, dude, kids' minds are so malleable.
Yeah.
If you tell a kid that the earth is flat enough, he'll believe it. I mean, if you tell an adult that enough, he'll believe it.
Yeah. It's
And if you
fucking
tell
wild.
a kid enough that it's like, it's cool to be gay, it's cool to be trans, they'll probably believe it, right? I think that like kids will ebb and flow, especially as like when puberty comes, you're starting to identify what you want. Do I like this? And some people might, a kid growing up, a boy might grow up at 13 years old and decide that he doesn't like girls. He's with girls a
Yeah.
couple times. He likes men. That's okay. That's fine.
Yeah.
Everyone's different, but it shouldn't be forced upon people.
Yeah, we need to find some way that we have acceptance without like forcing things on people. Yeah, it's a crazy situation. And the truth is, like, there's a reason why like you're not allowed to do a lot of things before 18. Like, what is it? Something in your brain doesn't develop before like 25. Like, you shouldn't be able to make executive decisions like that.
I mean, you can't get a
alter your
tattoo
life.
until 18. You shouldn't be able to
Change your
chop off your
gender.
dick.
Yeah, don't need it.
You were going to say it a little bit nicer.
No.
Change your gender. Although one of my friend's sister, that's her job. Is
That's
like she
crazy.
performs sex changes.
I mean, on adults,
She does a good job. She does. I tell you what, she does a good job.
Best sex changes.
Best sex. She showed me a lot of pictures too, like of what it looks like when you get your like. Yeah, she showed me. She has pictures.
I love that.
Yeah, I was
Hopefully not of clients.
I was curious. You know, I was like,
Yeah.
what actually do you do? Like, how do you take a vagina and make it a penis?
Yeah, that is interesting. What do you do?
They take like fat from other areas
Yeah.
and they make it into a penis and they keep the clit so it's like still
How does it
sensitive.
get hard?
Blood flow, science. I don't know.
Damn.
Viagra.
I don't know. I don't know if that.
Shout out to our sponsor of the show, Viagra.
Viagra
Keeping your
and
dick hard for
Cialis.
936 years.
Yeah, we're topping out of 4,000 people. Let's go, baby.
We got 4,000 people
What a
in the chat, guys. Must be Fun Shirt Friday.
What a
We
stream.
will make you Chan today.
We still got four.
We will make you say Chan today, Jake. I bet you can't make me say Chan. I guarantee you cannot make me say Chan. Oh, wait. Fuck.
Is she an MD? Nah, she's just a fucking homie hookup.
Nah, she just slangs it out of her garage.
Yeah.
She's a medical doctor. Yeah, she has her own practice. But interesting, like, yeah. I mean, she likes it. She also lives in New York. She's voting for Kamala. So,
You know, it's crazy. We had two neighbors that are from New York, and I'm like, I want to go to New York just to visit. They were like, no, God, no. You know, I guess
who are they? Our neighbors?
Oh, the two girls that live next to me.
They're from New York.
Yeah, they're both from New York. Yeah.
Do they like the Yankees? Speaking of World Series and the Yankees,
Oh,
tonight is the night.
Yep.
8:08
Waiting for
p.m.
tonight.
Eastern Standard Time. The New York
Whoa.
Yankees take on the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Go
Rodney,
Dodgers.
let's give some predictions. Who do you think is going to win the World Series and how many games?
4-2 Dodgers.
So in Game 6?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go Yankees. Game 7. I want to go all 7. You know what's interesting?
It's been crazy.
If the World Series does go 7 games, Rodney, Joe Biden or whoever the fuck is running the country will no longer be president when the Yankees or Dodgers
I
win.
didn't know that. Oh, wow.
Yeah, because oh no, he will be
Okay.
because we do the president-elect.
Yeah.
But we'll have a new president elected.
Yeah, I like, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like who is the president now?
Wow. That's a great question. Joe Biden?
Is it?
Kamala?
I don't know.
So,
I don't think anyone knows. We're in this weird limbo period.
Yeah, it's a weird situation. Like, I don't think people are really paying attention to the fact that like she's been in office for 4. What the fuck is she going to change now? You know, crazy.
Yeah,
And shout out to the
don't know.
DOGK Dag Night Dog community. You guys are absolutely raiding like madmen today. I've seen.
Are
so
they
many good
here?
Comments. Yeah, they're in the comment section like crazy.
okay.
Dude, this stream was pumping today. Let's go, baby.
Stream's pumping, guys. It must be Fun
Go.
Shirt Friday. Fun Shirt Friday is always a good stream. Let's take a look at the cryptocurrency markets again. Let's just take a quick pandering.
Cog says 4K viewers must have been the 2 girls 1 cup combo.
So Bitcoin 67. Were we at 67 or 68 when we started this? I don't remember.
I do not.
Well, if we're down 1% of the hour,
Yeah.
we're probably at a 68. We're at
Wow.
68. I really do. I said this before, guys. Everyone, I got some shit online. People were like, why do you hope that the markets dip? Why are you saying that? Why are you flooding? Why are you a bear? I'm like, first off, I am a Jew bear. Second off, I am giga bullish
bear
on
Jew.
cryptocurrency. I hope that bear Jew, sorry. I hope that the markets do pull back a little bit so that we do have another chance to load up. I hope that everybody has a chance to load up, even if it's $1, even if it's $10 into your favorite meme coin. Because I do think that Murad is right in some things when he say that it's going to be a meme coin super cycle.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he's right in terms of his price predictions.
Some crazy price predictions. Hey, we'll see. I hope he's right. That'd be bullish for everybody, but they're kind of crazy.
$170 billion SPX.
Yeah, it reminds me of Enoch. Enoch, I love you. But when we were beefing, he's like, Tom was going to hit a $1 trillion market cap size. And at the time, I was still new to crypto, but I was like, that's ridiculous. You know, so.
I mean, that's Bitcoin's size today.
Yeah, it's wild. Yeah.
Doe says Kamala didn't receive 1 vote to be the Democrat nominee.
Nope. And she got wiped
on
out.
that principle.
Yeah.
Alone, I cannot vote for her and say I'm pro-democracy.
And she got wiped out, too.
It was also weird, though. I mean, like, if you are the DNC, it's like, what do you do? Like, the DNC was in a month. Are you supposed to run debates between Democratic people who weren't expecting to run?
Yeah.
So it was like weird timing. Doesn't mean I agree with it. I think it was definitely wrong to do. You can't just appoint someone.
I think what it's because they're kind of gaslighting us on Biden's health. Like, is he good? Is he not? You're saying he's healthy. He's not. You know, what's going on? Because if he's healthy, then he should be out there speaking. If he's not, then then of course Kamala steps in and those sorts of things. She is president. So.
Yep. Well, that election is going to be coming up. I think in about 9 days. 9 days.
I might have to fly back to Virginia because they haven't sent my mail-in ballot yet.
Yeah. Good for you. Good American. I actually respect that. Actual crypto question.
We'll see.
If you're setting up a crypto savings for your young kids, what would they be? I can only answer this for myself. And I think I'm actually doing it. I mean, Bitcoin. Like I have my Bitcoin and I will never sell it.
Yeah.
I will never sell my Bitcoin.
Good choice.
That will be passed down for generations to my kids. And they won't even be trust fund babies because they can't even sell it.
Yeah.
Watch my son, just a fucking little shit. Little Brazilian
That's what I'm worried
son.
of. Like no struggle.
No, I don't. I think I'm just gonna keep passing it down. But like, watch me have like a little Brazilian baby running around, and he just gets all the Bitcoin, just dumps it.
Talk about him. Talk like him. Jake, Daddy.
That was Italiano, Jake.
my bad.
We're talking about Brazilian. Obrigado, papi. Tudo bem, papi. I sell you Bitcoin, papi. Obrigado for the Bitcoin. All right, well, that is the show, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks a lot, guys.
We appreciate you for tuning in. This was the most watched show of the week. 4,200 people in.
Go.
If you have not yet, guys, do us a quick favor and retweet this stream before you leave. So far, I mean, how many did we get? We did pretty good on the retweets, I think.
Yeah,
we 64.
Yeah.
Oh, we can't stop till 69.
Yeah, let's get the
We're
69.
not stopping,
Let's
guys.
go.
Repost this. Let's get 4 more, and let's end this Friday on a banger. It was Fun Shirt Friday, the most watched stream of the week. We appreciate you guys all for tuning in.
Go.
And if you haven't yet, make sure to go retweet this video. We need 4 more. 3 more. Can we get a 2? Can I get a 2 more? Can we get a 2 more over there? Anybody over there in the crowd want to get a 2 more? A little 69. Little 69 for the boys.
Let's go.
66. We will not stop.
And if you already reposted it, you can also quote post it too. So.
Can you really?
Yeah, you can do both. Yeah.
67. We're almost there.
Let's go.
2 more retweets, guys. It is Fridays. We appreciate you guys for tuning in. Yeah. Next week, just a heads up, we're going to be doing a half week. I'm going to be flying on another flight. Rodney will be holding it down in the fort every day at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, correct?
Yep. Probably on from my computer though.
Yep. And we'll retweet it. So that'll probably take place for about a week while I'm taking some time off. And Coach Cam, give us an update on the fight.
My opponent is a little bitch and pulled out, and I'm waiting on a new opponent. So we will see.
I'd be scared too. For real.
For sure. Coach kicked my ass. We hit 73. Perfect.
Nice.
Thank you guys so much.
Appreciate you guys.
And my one ask is that you guys go outside this weekend, touch grass, spend times with family. Leave your phone at home for a walk. Go outside. Yeah. Life is beautiful.
Yep.
And when you're just so connected to the digital device, it's hard to really enjoy it. So I hope you all have a great weekend, and we will see you guys on Monday.
Peace.
Peace.